Hello there guys, it's Stephen and Phil here back on FOOTY.COM with yet another international shirt review. It is International Week as we're recording this, so it's only right that we dive deep into the world of international shirts. And today we've got Italy's stunning new Renaissance away shirt following off their hotly received, it's like a third shirt, was it? Maybe the kind of green one anyway. It definitely wasn't the home one, even though they wore it as a home shirt. Following in the footsteps of that, we've got this today. But before we dive into the review, I want to say make sure you subscribe to FOOTY.COM for your daily dose of shirt goodness and all that kind of stuff, because there's loads more coming up this week. I think we've got a video every day scheduled about football shirts because there's just so many released. But we're going to go over to Phil, as is tradition really, and get his take on this shirt initially. Go on, what do you reckon?
Well, I was really excited to see this shirt because I didn't expect it.
It's
yeah, after the third kit, which of course we really loved and we gave a good score, I think. This kit obviously follows the theme, but what I really like about this particular design is it's not just simply that third kit in a different colour, it's actually a completely different design.
Fresh pattern, isn't it?
Exactly, a fresh pattern, still in the Renaissance theme, but I really do like what Puma have done here.
So a bit of a backstory, basically, as I kind of hinted on, there'll be a card on the screen right about now linking to the review of this kit. They released a third kit about 2 weeks ago, maybe now, a little bit longer.
Not long, yeah.
Probably about a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a bit more, yeah.
Basically, which was their third kit. It was inspired heavily by the Renaissance period in general, with a lovely kind of texture and pattern on it. And it surprised everyone by releasing this, which is also cut from a very similar cloth. Not literally, but in general, it's very similarly inspired from that era. And I don't think anyone really expected it to be that way. And Puma, look, they kind of smashed it out of the pocket, anything really. I think the pattern is really nice. I don't know if I prefer this one or not, I can't really tell, but I do like the trimmings, I do like the detail, I think they've done well.
Yeah, I must say, if I compare this to the third kit, I might actually prefer the pattern in this one. It is pretty.
I think I can see. Yeah. I'm so torn, but
yeah, and that's high praise. I think it's quite. Well, again, Puma deserve a lot of credit because they've, the Renaissance idea as a theme is obviously quite broad, and I like that. They've obviously,
we've got a lot to go off there as well.
They've got a lot to go off, exactly, and it would have been very easy, and other manufacturers, either in the past or even now, to be honest, would probably have just taken that third kit pattern and gone with a different colourway. But it's great to see, and I think, obviously if this shirt, I think, came out in isolation, you'd probably review it even higher. Obviously, the third kit's probably still on a bit of the thunder, but no, I do like this, and it takes a lot, actually. I think for a relatively kind of, standard colour, a white kit, often they're not the most exciting, and particularly international football, but this one is probably one of the better ones.
3 or 4 years ago, this would have just been that kit, just plain white. I feel like that's what you would have done generally.
Well, exactly that.
You probably have done that or something before.
Just last year in the World Cup, Puma were probably the worst team, actually, for... In fact, if you go and find a picture of it, it's hilarious. Their away kits across all their international teams were almost entirely plain white with a different colour trim on the collar. Quite literally that, certainly for Italy and all their major national teams. So it's really good. They're actually now sort of completely flipped the script. They're one of the better teams, actually, manufacturers for national teams at the moment.
Teams, you support Puma now.
Yeah, Team Puma.
Team Puma.
But yeah, I think, and even just little things, I didn't notice this actually at first, but someone pointed out to me on Twitter that even the colour of the blue section on the Italy crest is actually slightly darker, which matches obviously the Puma logo.
Yeah.
And colour, so little details like that, which are really, really smart.
It's a nice kit. I mean, for some reason, I don't think it's incredible. Like I say, I think it's I think it lacks a little bit something to be an absolute all-time classic. I can't put my finger on what it is, but there's just something about it. I don't think it doesn't leap. It's not like it's like a perfect kit. I think the pattern's really nice. I'm not really sure about the execution on the cuffs or the lack of cuffs really, and the collar. I don't think it's timeless in that way.
It's funny because I think with the cuffs, because that is obviously it's actually quite noticeable that there isn't, if you like, any extra detail. In some ways, I quite like that. Probably because we've seen a lot of kits with cuffs this year.
Yeah.
So I think for that reason, I do quite like it. It sort of feels a bit different to a lot of what we're seeing. And I think, looking at the third kit again there, you've still got two different, flavours of
even they've gone for a very different colour and a very different cuffs and that kind of stuff, and very different pattern.
And I actually, again, they're both great kits. From a personal taste perspective, I do like the away a little bit more, but But having said that, I could understand why some people would go for the third more.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both really good.
So I'm going to try and now quickly find the score as Phil kind of stalls a little bit for me. We get the last one. Give it a 90.
Give it a 90.
So where are you going for this one, Phil?
Well,
what are you going to give this one?
I mean, I'll stick to my guns, and I said I slightly prefer this.
Okay.
That is not a slight on the third kit. I think it is a personal taste thing. But I think, honestly, this one feels not only a really nice pattern in and of itself, but I think given what we've seen a lot in international kits, and we've been reviewing some Adidas kits, and I think this one actually really stands out. I'll give it a 91. I'll give it just
above it.
A nudge above, and that's probably higher than a lot of people would score it.
I wonder if I haven't told you the score, if you would have given it that. You'll never know now, will we?
We'll never know. But I do, I do think this is. I mean, I've got a little list in my head of kits I want to buy.
This is on there, isn't it?
This is a top 5.
And if you want an Italy kit, of course, head over to FOOTY.COM. Great segue there for myself, if I don't say so. Basically, we would compare prices on loads of kits. You can get absolutely loads of Italy kits from years gone by for dirt cheap prices right about now. So make sure you head over to FOOTY.COM and check out the Italy kits on there. But for now, let us know if you agree with that score. It's a very nice shirt. It's another outstanding addition to Italy's collection of shirts so far in this calendar year. And Puma are doing pretty well. Let us know if you agree. Like, comment, subscribe, all the usual stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow for Belgium shirt, which is controversial. See you in a bit.